YouTube? FXG here with the PGA lineup for the Houston Open coming up here in a couple days. Last week was not very good because of the cuts. McDowell and somebody else high up there, and Matt Jones just didn't cut it at all. They were just terrible. So let's go ahead and move on with this week. My first pick is going to be Stenson. Thinking a lot of people may not be on him after how he screwed over a couple people a couple times, but I think he is definitely going to be able to bounce back. He has a well course history here, and obviously his almost all of these are top 10s other than when he screwed up. My next pick is going to be Adam Scott at 9,400. He placed 14th here all the way back in 2010, but his recent form is worth looking at, and his percentage owned will probably be a lot lower than some of these other higher up guys. My next pick is going to be Russell Henley at 8,700. His past 3 times here have been really well. His form is not too bad. I expect him to be able to top 15 somehow. Also a chance that he could win it. So I'm really liking him. All 3 of these guys I like a lot for the higher ends. My next pick for the lineup is going to be Jimmy Walker at 7,600. He's done well here in the last few times, and his recent form is pretty decent. I just really like him a lot too for his salary. Only 7,600 for a player that's pretty good. He's just had a couple missed cuts that's made his, I'm guessing that's maybe why he's all the way down there at 7,600. So I want to roll with him. My next guy is my sleeper, Kyle Refers, something like that. His only 3 times he's played here, he's played well. He does have a lot of missed cuts, but he placed 17th at the Puerto Rico. I think this guy is worth taking the risk on. There's a couple other guys that maybe like JT Poston or who was it all the way down here? Weisenberger. He's also a possibility as the sleeper. Him, JT Poston, like I said. Sean O'Hare is also a decent sleeper. And there was one more guy. Who was it? I think actually that was really it right there for the below 7K guys. But my final pick is going to be Tony. He is another slightly risky guy, but he's just in pretty good form right now. I think that he's definitely not going to miss the cut. This is also a good course for bombers. He did miss the cut here last year, but he's a better player now. But if you didn't want to go with Kyle, which there's a chance I may not be sticking with him as much, I think I may be on Weisenberger a little bit more, and JT Poston. He's or 6,600. So these are going to be my main picks this week. If I had to choose another chalky guy that, I'm going to be making a few lineups for this one, I do like Ricky Fowler. It's just that he's messed up a few times at this course, which is really a little bit scary for a 10K guy. Bello, I like him a lot. It's just that he may be one of the most highest owned players, which you got to try and stick off of. Same thing with Patrick Reed. Who else? Peter Ullin is also a decent choice. A lot of people don't know. He placed 5th last week. That's going to be it for my DraftKings. I will be doing a FanDuel video most likely, but maybe not tonight. I will be doing the Masters. I just didn't do the Masters yet because I'd like to look at their form after this over.
Of course, I'll be doing it. That's going to be it this week, you guys, for PGA. Peace out.